Hello, Namaskar, and welcome to this introduction video of Source Numerology Teachers Training Program. And एक क्विकली समझ लेते हैं कि क्या होने वाला है इस प्रोग्राम के अंदर, क्या आपको अभी करना पड़ेगा, क्या मैं करने वाला हूँ, क्या मैं आपको कौन कौन से वीडियोस अब मैं रिलीज करने जा रहा हूँ, आप कैसे प्रोग्रेस करेंगे, आपकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी क्या है, व्हाट इज द काइंड ऑफ अ बिग responsibility that is coming on your shoulder, what are the kind of transformation that is going to happen in your life, and how you will able to help people and in a much more different dimensions. So you are basically a kind of a bridge. आप एक bridge की तरह हैं, and you have a lot of responsibilities, and there is a method and a systematic way that we are going to progress in this class, and how you should master the subjects well in order to serve others unconditionally. So काफी सारी चीजों के बारे में हम लोग चर्चा करेंगे अभी. So I really wanted to not listen to this video from the mind. I really wanted to open your heart, as I always say in my classes. Open your heart, open your soul, listen from the soul, and if possible beyond. So what is kind of an amazing thing you have enrolled yourself with? It's really an amazing. It's going to purify in such a different way. Okay, so let's move in the understanding of this program. And let me quickly share my screen here. And so welcome to this Source Numerology Teachers Training Program. And I cannot say how happy I am. And I really, from the bottom of my heart, I congratulate you and thank you that you have listened to your soul. आपने अपनी आत्मा की आवाज सुनी, that you have enrolled to this wonderful, amazing program. So to serve so many souls who are seeking at the moment you. Okay, so this is going to be a big responsibility. Yeah, this is just not an ordinary program. This is not just a learning program. आप सिर्फ सीखो और उसको भूल जाओ, ये नहीं है. ये एक बहुत बड़ी, बहुत बिग रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी की प्रोग्राम है. रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी किसकी तरफ से? यू हैव अ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी टू ऑल द सोल्स एंड द सीकर्स हु आर एट द मोमेंट सीकिंग यू. Try to understand इस दुनिया में क्या होने वाला है, दुनिया में क्या हो रहा है. The world is in a big chaos. So many people are suffering at the moment. So many challenges and so many issues are there, and they are people into desperation. They are seeking somebody to share their problems, share their issues. They are seeking people who know these kind of knowledge, these kind of teachings. So this is going to be a huge, big challenge, big responsibility for you, for all the souls who are going to seek you, who are going to find you, your solution. This is going to be a big responsibility for all the people who know that they think they know numerology. Yes, because after COVID, a lot of people have bombarding things with a lot of knowledges, but people will think they know numerology, but it may not be so. अगर उनको न्यूमरोलॉजी पता भी है, उनको ये समझ में नहीं आता कि उस न्यूमरोलॉजी को अपनी जिंदगी में इंप्लीमेंट कैसे करें. बोल तो सकते हैं, समझ तो सकते हैं, समझ जाएंगे, 9 नंबर ही है, बट there's going to be a big responsibility on your shoulders, that you guys will be instrumental, that you guys will be guiding people how to learn properly, methodologically. And because you guys are into completely, you guys are not into numerology. Try to understand, differentiate between the source numerology and normal numerology. Source numerology is beyond, opening the gateways to the world of infinity. So that is what our source numerology is. So even there will be a lot of numerologists who are confused at the moment. They will be coming to you, and it is going to be your big responsibility to serve these kind of people and to take them into a completely kind of a different dimensions and a kind of a different trajectory altogether, right? And it is going to be a big responsibility on your shoulders. I can say that there will be people who will be coming to you for various kind of physical problem. उनकी health issues हो सकती है, उनकी financial issue हो सकती है, उनकी relationship issue हो सकती है, and they will come, and it is going to be your responsibility, your spiritual task, your source task, your to help and guide them from the bottom of your heart. So that's kind of a thing that you are into, and I really I this is beyond words, an opportunity to serve in a completely and different dimension. And also this program will help in your own purification, in your own upliftment. आपके लाइफ में ये बहुत सारी मदद करने वाला है. This is going to help you to understand the source and the beyond, because this will help you to understand there, see, source is just a point. Source is just a point, and source is the just a point that from whatever you see all around you, whatever you experience all around, source is the source of or source is source of that. Everything has originated from the source. I always say source is the source of love, source is the source of forgiveness, source of compassion, light. Source is the source of your finances, money, knowledge, every aspect of their lives. Everything has originated from the source. And there is a reason, there is a purpose that you will come with time. एक ऐसा शायद ये जो पूरी सोर्स न्यूमरोलॉजी टीचर की जर्नी है, ये कुछ आपकी लाइफ के अंदर कुछ मकसद, कुछ चीजें ओपन करेगी धीरे धीरे करके. इट विल हेल्प यू टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस न्यूमरोलॉजिकल फ्रीक्वेंसीज आर अ काइंड ऑफ source tool, and it will help you to not only reconnect the seekers but to reconnect you with the source beyond absolute and the infinite dimension. So it's going to be, I hope it's going to be a magical journey for you. It is going to be a hugely purification journey for you, and I hope that you will get a lot of guidances in this kind of a journey, and you will be an absolutely blessed by these kind of by enrolling in this program and going through this program, mastering this program. And I really thank you that you have taken this decision. So what will you become? So आपको ये सीखने के बाद में आप क्या होने होंगे? My humble suggestion to you will be, मेरा बहुत बड़ा humble suggestion आपके साथ आपके लिए है, is that always remain a student. Always yourself uh, remain a student. Never claim. कभी भी मत बताइए कि आपको सब कुछ आता है, because this is a completely different dimension. It is very difficult to understand the whole, understand the absolute, because हम लोग बहुत छोटे सी चीज है. We are very small in this magnificent. We are just in 3 dimensions. तो आप हमको सब कुछ नहीं आता है. So never claim that you know many things. जब ये प्रोग्राम पूरी तरह से कंप्लीट भी कर चुके होंगे, never claim that आपको सब कुछ आता है. Always have this kind of a learning mentality all the time. Keep learning, see, experience things. Everything will happen all around it, because this program itself will purify you. Many a time it will test you in many things. So testing will be done. So be open for this kind of thing, because that is why you will come out as a different person altogether, but always remain in that learning mode, learning attitude. Be ready to learn, be ready to enjoy this learning process. But one thing definitely is going to happen, because in this world of numerological frequency, you will become far more advanced than many of the souls. आप definitely कुछ souls है उनसे काफी advanced level में आ जाएंगे. And इसको ना अपने ईगो में मत लाइएगा. ओके, नेवर. ईगो इज अ लोअर फ्रीक्वेंसी. जब भी आप किसी से एडवांस हो जाते हैं ना, प्लीज बी वेरी केयरफुल अबाउट योर ईगो. आपको ये लगना नहीं चाहिए. यस, कभी कभी आपका एटीट्यूड होना चाहिए अपने स्टूडेंट्स को सिखाने के लिए. यस, यू हैव टू बिकम एंग्री, बट नेवर दैट एंगर शुड नॉट बी टच्ड योर ईगो, बिकॉज this is a amazing opportunity beyond combination. With this source numerology to become a source numerology teacher is an amazing spiritual source opportunity. Opportunity to what? To serve and guide souls. कितनी बड़ी अपॉर्चुनिटी है कि सोल्स हैं, भटके हुए सोल्स हैं, उनको गाइड करना, उनको सर्व करना, एक कितनी बड़ी अपॉर्चुनिटी है. एंड इट इज अ डायरेक्ट अपॉर्चुनिटी विच यू आर डायरेक्टली सर्विंग द सोर्स with your taking initiative. You're mastering the source numerology teachers training program. You're not only serving the souls, you're directly serving, not only serving the souls, the seekers, the confused people. You're directly serving mother Earth, stars, galaxies, universe, the source, and the beyond, the absolute. And so it's a kind of a blessed opportunity. So I'm so happy for all of those. So happy for you that you've taken this initiative in your life. May source bless you beyond comprehension. So how you have to progress in this? Now this opportunity will require something from you. Definitely कुछ हमें करना है, तो कुछ ना कुछ तो हमें देना पड़ता है उस लाइफ में. What you have to give? You have to give your valuable time, your really serious valuable time. You have to give your energy, you have to give your effort तो आपको मानना पड़ेगा, because everything I have designed this thing, it is like everything is given in a platter, but आपको चबाना तो पड़ेगा वो खाने को. That is definitely you have to do. And I hope that there will be huge grace from the other dimension, other world, which will be given to you. And once you are in this program, lot of benefits, a lot of benefits will come to you, and that is a tremendous benefit, I can say. So let us try to understand and know what are the benefits you are going to receive from this program, before we proceed further. So it will open many doorways for you, because क्या है कि आपकी frequencies every time are going to change, because you're learning so many things. You are in communication with this numbers, planet, stars, galaxies, universe. You're in communication with the devatas. So once you pass this purification and testing processes, many doorways and many new opportunities been open for. That is definitely sure about it. You will become a better human being. So what is actually business? Business is between two human beings. So you will able to understand the other human being in a completely different dimension. So you will develop so many qualities. So you will become an absolutely different human being, a better version of yourself. So this is an opportunity to become a better version, more empowered version of you, so that you can empower many other fellow human beings, not only human beings, many other creations of the God. So it is going to give you an absolutely different strata and a structure. Okay. This Source Numerology Teachers Training Program is absolutely an opportunity to connect with various dimensions that are existing. This dimensions has been created by the Source. It is absolutely an amazing. I cannot tell you what kind of connection it can create to from the various dimensions of which has been created by the universe. And an amazing thing will start happening with you once you're passing through this. You will able to see the problems. You will able to see the problems and their solutions from various different perspectives. नॉर्मल लोग एक प्रॉब्लम को एक तरह से देख पाएंगे, बट आपका नजरिया इतना ज्यादा बढ़ जाएगा, क्योंकि आप इतनी ज्यादा प्रैक्टिस कर चुके होंगे चीजों को, इतनी ज्यादा आप पढ़ा चुके होंगे, इतनी ज्यादा आप लोगों को हेल्प कर चुके होंगे, सर्व कर चुके, इतनी ज्यादा आप एक्सपीरियंस ले चुके, क्योंकि हर चीज का आपका देखने का नजरिया नजरिया एकदम से बदल जाएगा। आप नॉट ओनली नॉर्मल पीपल को हेल्प कर पाओगे, बट आप कॉर्पोरेट क्लाइंट्स, बहुत बड़े बड़े ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को हेल्प कर पाओगे, आप बहुत सारी चीजें देख पाओगे, आपका देखने का नजरिया, your perspective will be entirely different. You will be able to bifurcate things from various different dimensions. And Source has given various tools, rules, and regulations. You will able to learn and use these source tools absolutely differently. आपको एक अलग तरीके से सारी चीजें समझ में आएगी, because you are in communion with the source. You are in communication with the source. You are in alignment with the source. So you will able to utilize the source tool absolutely different way. You will able to understand the frequency of 0 to 9 and even infinity beyond comprehension, and you will able to understand their amazing importance in life. ये जो numbers है ना, ये जो frequencies है 0 to 9, they are amazing frequencies that can tell so many stories. And so आपकी understanding of the 0 to 9 and the infinity frequency आपको पूरी तरह धीरे धीरे करके समझ में आएगी इस पूरे प्रोग्राम के थ्रू. And you will as you are teaching, you will able to master the foundation of source numerology fully and thoroughly. This is very important thing. जब भी आप कोई चीज पढ़ाते हो, तो आप उस चीज के मास्टर बनते हो, तो ये ऑटोमेटिकली होगा. आप जब सोर्स न्यूमरोलॉजी के फाउंडेशन के टीचर बन जाओगे, सोर्स न्यूमरोलॉजी टीचर्स प्रोग्राम के थ्रू, आपका ग्रिप ऑन द सब्जेक्ट विल बी मच मोर advanced than what a student of the numerology subject is. So there are various kind of students in like, there are people who are learning, they're continuously learning, but your understanding, your implementation process will be completely different from rest of the people. So your frequencies are bound to change, because what is happening is in your life is only because of the frequency which you're releasing. Every human being, that is called as a law of attraction. It's sort of law of attraction. What frequency you release, what things you release comes back to you with compound interest. So what kind of frequency you're releasing is coming back to you with compound interest. So when you're studying this kind of a spiritual subject, when it's coming to the source, beyond world, so many dimensions, so your frequencies are all the time increases, your mind frequencies, heart frequencies, everything. So you're going to have a different sort of frequencies, and that will help you to attract the seeker. So you have a teacher frequency which is going to be released, and these souls, the seeking souls, the confused souls, or the people will having problem will come towards you to solve their materialistic, emotional, and spiritual and other problems in their life. And by the grace and your own effort, in each of the things, you will able to see things in a much more deeper way. In a deeper way of what? You will able to see and perceive the spirit inside the thing. Spirit in each and every native that is coming to you. Able to perceive the soul inside them. Able to see their spirituality, their connection with the source, and able to see the infinite possibility, the absolute inside them. So this is a kind of a going to be an absolutely magical venture for all of you. And I really strongly hope that you will put a lot of effort, and you will become a superb source numerology yourself. So this is not only you're going to become a teacher, as you're mastering the subject, you can yourself become, you can yourself present yourself as an expert source numerologist. Okay. And I hope that this numbers and the higher consciousness will continuously guide you in your journey. But you need to have a purified heart to serve and in this journey. And this is a field that you will get a lot of love and respect. Try to understand, because this is a field of lot of love and respect. I respect that you will get a lot of love and respect from all the peoples and the soul whom you are guiding, whom you are teaching. And but first step is that you will only able to guide and teach once you master the subject which you are trying to teach. So that means if you really wanted to get a love and respect from the people, from the universe, you have to give your love, you have to give your respect to the subject. You have to master this foundational course of the source numerology, and always remember that the source is the source of everything. So you have to give your love towards source. You have to give your love towards the absolute. You have to give your love towards the humanity, all the souls and everything, and especially master this subject of source numerology, so that what you do comes back to you with compound interest. Okay, so that is the law of the karma. Okay, now how to master this subject of the source numerology? देखो source numerology subject तो आपको master करना ही पड़ेगा, otherwise there is no option. You are going to be a teacher in a subject, you have to master the subject. See, what I am teaching, I'm going to teach you here, it can be applied to any other subject, any other things which you love, you want to do, you're passionate about, or whatever, blah, 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 your vocation. But here we are talking about source numerology teacher training program. So one thing, it's sure that you have to first master the subject. How to master the subject is very easy. What I have done is that मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ आप लोगों को, मैं आपके लिए आपको 1 साल का एनरोलमेंट दे रहा हूँ. एक आपको सोर्स न्यूमरोलॉजी फाउंडेशन कोर्स आई एम गिविंग यू with this. So in 2 different languages. See, I have created at the moment this source numerology into 3 different languages. That is English, Hindi and Bengali. Okay. So I'm going to give you access to 2 different languages, because kya hai ki jab bhi I have spoken in a different language, maybe I have given something extra in that. So I want you to have as much as information possible. So those people who are into English, I'm also giving them add-on Hindi source numerology, so that you listen to this thing, because tomorrow I would really love that आप अपने language के साथ इसको लेके आए इस subject, but you have to understand it thoroughly. So this is what I'm going to give you, and you are requested to finish up this course as much as possible. ये Hindi और English में source foundation course, इसको आप खुद से, because they are the video based program, there are books inside it. There are a lot of exercises. I really want you to go through them, practice it as much as possible, because we are going to, because until you master know the subject, but आपको इसको practice करना बहुत बहुत जरूरी है, because अगर इसको नहीं practice करोगे तो source numerology teacher नहीं बन पाओगे. So this course is, that is why I'm giving you the course, complete courses in 2 different languages to you. आपको इसको in depth के साथ practice करना है, और आपको you should be ready in a diary. You should write as much as notes as possible. You should write all the points what you're understanding. If there is a question, you write out the points so that we can discuss in our live classes and all. Also, I request you, इसके साथ एक book है, आप इस book को thoroughly master कर लीजिए. But ये book ना time to time upgrade होता रहेगा, and you will be the first people to get the book and the copy whenever this program is getting upgraded, because a lot of information and knowledge are coming from various of our students, the research people, and of course it's going to come through you also. So I'm going to keep on upgrading this program. So this is going to be the most important thing, because abhi you will get a mail after this, you will get a receipt, or you've already received the mail from my side, in which you are enrolled as a student of source numerology teacher training program. You're already going to receive a complete course. So अगर आप सिर्फ इस कोर्स को ही कंप्लीट करोगे ना, you're going to be a master in numerology. अगर उतना आपके पास एबिलिटी है, तो आप एक बहुत अच्छे न्यूमरोलॉजिस्ट बन सकते हो just by going through that course. But I really want you to take real time effort to master that course. That is my humble request to all of you. So in Source Numerology Teacher Training Program, how we are going to do, we are going to do weekly classes. It's going to be live classes, okay, weekly, and साथ में I'm going to release lot of videos. Like इस तरह से मैंने आपको करीबन 16 वीडियो मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 32 ऑलरेडी रिलीज कर दिया. यू मे हैव गॉट इट इन योर व्हाट्सएप और योर ईमेल सिस्टम, आपको मिल गया होगा. जस्ट गो थ्रू द कोर्स. सो इसके अलावा भी सोर्स न्यूमरोलॉजी टीचर्स ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम के मैं अलग वीडियोस आपको रिलीज करूंगा. प्लस आई एम गोइंग टू डू अ लॉट ऑफ लाइव क्लासेस इन दैट. Plus, wherever required, I'm going to give you a lot of literatures and books to read, and really respect. Humble request is that आप उनको पढ़े, जरूर definitely पढ़े, and I'm going to do a lot of practical classes, abhyasas, and so that you can prove yourself and you can just practice it so that you can become more confident. See, जब आप what is the kind of what is meaning of confidence? Confidence is nothing but your preparedness. आप जितने ज्यादा सब्जेक्ट को जानोगे, जितने ज्यादा प्रिपेयर्ड रहोगे, उतना ही ज्यादा यू विल एबल टू हेल्प सर्व गाइड अ पर्सन. अगर आप खुद नहीं जानोगे पूरे सब्जेक्ट्स को, तो इट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट क्राइटेरिया ऑफ दिस सोर्स numerology teachers training program that you become master of the foundation course, because a foundation course, it is based on a 5-day program module. You can finish the program beforehand when we before even start our live classes on that. Because अगर आप उस फाउंडेशन कोर्स में एक बार क्लियर हो जाओगे, तो इट इज गोइंग टू वेरी इजी फॉर मी इज टू टीच हाउ टू टीच इट. बिकॉज one is understanding the subject, but how to teach the subject is completely different art. And the second will come the practice and the kind of making your student implement the subject. So these are various things we're going to learn, and we are going to simultaneously use various kinds of tools which are going to be available with us. So this is a requirement. This is how the flow will be. And so this is going to be definitely a kind of an experiential journey with you, because now you are transforming yourself from a numerologist to a teacher. That's a respected area. You're entering into a respected profession, but it's going to be an experiential journey. And what is going to happen? You are going to be purified for the time to time. Because see, हम लोग बहुत सारे ब्लॉक्स लेके आए हैं, बहुत सारी माइंड ब्लॉक है, बहुत सारे फ्यूचर पॉसिबिलिटी की ब्लॉक होती है, वरी होती है, बहुत सारी चीजें, फिजिकल बॉडी की लिमिटेशंस होती है. तो जब आप इस कोर्स को करोगे, तो देयर विल बी लॉट ऑफ प्यूरिफिकेशन विल टेक प्लेस, लॉट ऑफ टेस्टिंग, लॉट ऑफ ब्लॉकेजेस विल बी रिमूव्ड. देयर आर, बिकॉज पास्ट में क्या है, देयर अकॉर्डिंग टू द पास्ट देयर मे बी फिजिकल ब्लॉकेज, मेंटल ब्लॉकेज, देयर मे बी इमोशनल ब्लॉकेज, एंड सो देयर इज अ काइंड ऑफ अ reset, reprogramming will be done to you. And you have to also make a simultaneous effort, because you may be challenged at various places, because it is not easy. Learning something is not easy, but here you are just not learning for yourself. You have to remember this thing. ये कोर्स आपने एनरोल किया आपके लिए नहीं है. आपके ऊपर कितने लोग हैं जो आपके ऊपर भरोसा करेंगे, जो आपको आइडॉल मानेंगे अपनी जिंदगी का, आपको देखेंगे, आपसे इंस्पिरेशंस लेंगे. सो ये कोर्स आपके लिए नहीं है. सो दैट इज व्हाई, and each and every stage there may be challenges with respect to you, but remember these challenges, you have to overcome these challenges, and you may get overwhelmed in many stages. आपको लगेगा अरे नहीं हो पा रहा है, ये नहीं समझ पा रहे, कोशिश मत छोड़िएगा. never lose the momentum, because you definitely have given your you have paid whatever the amount you have paid at this moment. But now the most important thing is your own effort. कभी कभी ऐसे भी हो जाएगा कि चीजें ज्यादा दी गई, उसको आपको सिंप्लीफाई करना है, बट आप अपनी मोमेंटम मत लूज कीजिएगा. बिकॉज क्या है कि कोई चीज बड़ा काम करने के लिए ना काफी बार एफर्ट देना पड़ता है. वी हैव टू हैव ग्रेट फोकस. ओके, एंड व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ फोकस का क्या मतलब है? जब आप कुछ चीज पे फोकस करते हो, तब आप सारी चीज जो जरूरी नहीं है उसको एलिमिनेट कर देते हो. यू हैव टू सैक्रिफाइस मेनी थिंग, यू हैव टू सैक्रिफाइस मेनी ऑफ योर लाइफ. यस, इफ यू रियली वांटेड टू become something, you really want to become a successful source numerology teachers, you have to sacrifice many things. And और एक चीज बहुत जरूरी है, that is very much required. You have to come out of the comfort zone, because अभी जो comfort, you have to be in an excited state of emotion. आपको हमेशा एक excitement state में होना चाहिए. Yes, you are doing something very great. You should have that kind of an effect inside yourself. So that will come from your emotional state, because people are going to see you as a teacher. They are going to come with various kind of emotions in front of you. And if they find somebody with a higher energy, they will have more faith, they will have more belief system inside you. So you cannot be in a comfort state. Okay, you have to be in a more activation state, because you are going to charge and activate many souls and seekers who are going to come here. You are going to in a flash change their life. So that is, you're going to be prepared for that. So your focus is very important. You have to reprogram yourself. कुछ जगह पर हमें ओवरवेल्म होगा, उसको हमें overcome karna hai, we have to keep the momentum, so we have to put, so we should be ready to purify us, we should be able to ready to change our soul, mind, body at every stage. So I hope you should be prepared by now, and it is going to be really, because you're going to come out as a completely different human being. A teacher is a different human being altogether, because he has a different, as I said, he has a big and different responsibility, and he's responsible for various kinds of souls, not only souls to the higher world. Okay, so here, another thing is coming. Another very important thing for a soul teacher to imbibe inside is serving is the most important thing. You should have a serving mentality. You should be ready to serve. It should not be a selfless. It should be an unconditional service. So in the process, we have to really become unconditional spiritual servant, because you are serving the source, you're serving the spirit, the soul world, source, and then absolute. So you have to become a servant to the source, you have to become a servant to the seekers. You have to remember that you have to become an unconditional servant, and this is the only key. So this is going to be another criteria for you to develop from now onwards, because who gets compensation? A person who can solve other people's problem, who can serve other people's problem, who can serve to solve other people's problem, only get the compensation. So you must remember, you should have a serving mentality. Now, as you serve, you will get compensation. So you will definitely be compensated by the universe, but you have to understand something very, very important. Okay, I'm going to give you the strongest tip of the world. You know why people suffer, why there is a problem. So you are doing something, and you may face a lot of problems in that also, because why the problem comes there is only one thing: एक्सपेक्टेशन. जब आप किसी चीज के ऊपर एक्सपेक्टेशंस करना शुरू कर देते हो ना, तब आपकी जिंदगी में वो जब एक्सपेक्टेशंस पूरी नहीं होती, तो आपके जिंदगी में बहुत सारी परेशानी आती है. अंडरस्टैंड दिस वर्ड, इन इट हैज अ डीपर मीनिंग इन 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 व्हाई आई एम सेइंग. मैं एक साइड में बता रहा हूँ आपको, ओके लर्न डू ऑल दिस थिंग्स, एंड देन यू सेइंग सर आप ये क्यों बोल रहे हो कि कॉम्पेंसेशन आएगा, बट डोंट एक्सपेक्ट फॉर द कॉम्पेंसेशन. यस, यू शुड नॉट एक्सपेक्ट द कॉम्पेंसेशन, बिकॉज you are working with something which is very higher powers of the universe. Okay, you're going to be a kind of a catalyst. So first and foremost priority, do your karma, take proper action, master the subject, learn the subject, have a serving mentality, keep doing good karma. When you keep doing good karma first, and you should not have any kind of an expectations and any kind of attachment. That is the key to greater success. That is the key for your frequency. Because जब आप expectations करते हो और by chance वो expectations match नहीं करते, because heaven sometimes test you, then the problem starts happening in your life. You start falling down, you start connecting more with your loss. That is not what I want. So please do your karma to your level best. That is the first most important thing. Let the universe do the compensation as appropriate. You know why? Because you should never worry, because if you serve well, heaven will take care of us. If we serve well, heaven will take care of you and me, because you and me are nothing but the catalyst for the universe. Because कुछ reaction करने के लिए ना, chemical reaction, रासायनिक reaction करने के लिए catalyst की आवश्यकता होती है. This is a spiritual revolution, and you are going to be one of the huge catalyst, of bridge between the heaven and the seekers. So you are playing an amazing role. So you just do your karma without any expectation and attachment, and let the universe handle you, because universe always take care of their catalyst. This is a kind of promise from the universe and the heaven and the source. So please don't worry about it. What is the greatest certification? आप जो ये कोर्स करोगे सबसे ज्यादा सबसे it is not, you should not do any course for certification, you know. I always say do the course for implementation, changing your life. What you wanted to achieve, you should able to achieve that. Okay. So अगर आप आपका और एक certification क्या होता है? What is the most important certification? You know, you should have lot of virtues in your spiritual bank account. Lot of virtues. You understand? Yeah, because I have talked to you many a times. You will learn, and you know the karma theory. What you do, if you do something very good, that goes as a message to the universe that this guy has done something good, and it goes in the universe as some kind of a virtue. So every time you're doing something good, you're helping some seeker, you're teaching somebody, you're creating good virtues, and that virtues are being converted into spiritual currency. That's very important. It is converting, it is there all around you, and those spiritual currencies help you in various aspects of the life. And उसमें से कुछ aspects, they get converted through your financial channel in your body, and they become physical currency in your physical bank. So your good karma finally comes back even as a physical currency. And this is a very temporary bank. It is a very temporary bank. But you know what? जो आप अच्छा काम करते हो, जो वर्चुअस करते हो, that is carried forward into next dimension, even next life. That is for sure. And not only in your life, it goes into your all the generations or all the people you meet around in your everything. So it is a magical thing. Do not worry about compensation. So if you understand the whole sequences here, we are preparing you for so many things. The serving, we are preparing you for the experiential journey. We are preparing you to become a master in this numerology. So these are the steps you must. So keep on going back to the video. Write your points. Write your notes. How will you proceed further? And so that every these points should be very very clear in your mind, that what are the different steps you should take, so that you become a better human being, better person, better source numerology teacher. Because this responsibility is a very big responsibility. That is why I'm sharing this thing with you so much. So how we're going to proceed in this journey, and this is going to be really exciting. There are like 12 points which I want you to understand, that hum log isme kaise proceed. These are the basic 12 points. There will be so many things inside you. So please don't get overwhelmed, because everything is important over here. I'm going to try to give you as much as possible information, but how you filter, how you perceive, how you process the information is absolutely on you. But I will be always there to support and guide you in this. So what are these 12 things which you're going to do? The first thing is that, first thing, the what is required at the moment, you should master the content, master the videos, master the knowledge of the foundational source numerology course. मैं आपको दो languages में देने वाला हूँ. The first and the foremost thing, and there is a systematic process before the course even begins. The foundation course, there is a topic on how to do the soul communication, how to soul, because everything has a soul, mind, body. Try to understand that everything has a soul, everything has a mind, everything has a body. You want to read a book, that a book has a soul, mind, body, so you can directly transfer the essence of that thing into your master center. So I have given you 4 power technique in the foundational course itself. Now you are, what is happening at the moment, you are learning basically 2 different courses. Agar you've already done even the source numerology foundation course, again you are learning again, and you're learning again in another language also. So you are learning. So before learning, you have to understand the soul communication, communicate with the essence of the whole course, and take it into your message center. Also do the same thing with the source numerology course. The source numerology course will happen into many things. There will be live courses, there will be video courses, but there will be books, there will be Q&A sessions, everything else. So you can connect the whole thing in advance. The dear the soul, mind, body of so and so, I love you and I appreciate. Please come to your message center. So you will be, message center is the most important center. That's I teach in my source guidance program students. So, but you also, you know, I can give you a tip that message center is the most important center, and you can just request your message center, so or your soul, it will receive the messages. But the first thing and the foremost thing is to, you have to master the content of foundational course, and that is why I'm repeating it again and again and again. Because अगर आप सोर्स न्यूमरोलॉजी के टीचर बन गए और आपने ये फाउंडेशन कोर्स मास्टर नहीं किया, तो कुछ नहीं हो सकता. ओके, सो यू शुड बी द मास्टर ऑफ द कोर्स, at least the foundation course, but you should know about the other courses also, everything about that. The first is mastering, and second is that what I am going to do is, I am going to time in again, make you understand the hierarchy in which you are there. कौन से hierarchy in the source numerology की दुनिया में, you have already understood it, but I'm going to give you a kind of in-depth analysis onto that. Thirdly, हम लोग क्या करेंगे, we will really tap into the infinite potential of your mind and emotion, because mind is like a software. Try to understand. अगर हम mind को program नहीं कर पाएंगे, हम अपने emotions को जीतने, EQ, हमारा emotional quotient अगर high नहीं रहेगा in इस whole, you should be in an excited frequency. You should be in an excited, it should be very higher level frequency. That is very very important, because जब आप एक higher frequency पे vibrate करते हो, then only you can release many energies that can help many people. If you are in a kind of a groovy frequency, that will not matter. So you have to be in a power frequency. So I'm going to make you aware. I'm going to give you a lot of tips, techniques, secret techniques, a lot of teachings, a lot of understanding, a lot of psychology behind the mind and emotions. How can you reach? This is just not going to help you in this. This is going to help you in various. I will try to make you a better human being, because until you become a better human being, you will never able to master any subject. अगर आप अच्छे ह्यूमन बीइंग नहीं बने, अगर आपने अपने माइंड एंड इमोशंस को शार्पन नहीं किया, how do you think you will able to help another soul in your life? Because you have to help the most important soul, that is you have to help yourself. So that is why you have to keep your mind and emotions in a very very higher dimensions, and once you can yourself reach in a higher dimension, it will become very easier for you to serve others, because your mind and your emotion will also help you, assist you in this kind of a journey. So that's going to the we are going to talk a lot about this mind and emotions. We're going to do a lot of programming in this level. Then uske baad kya hoga, we will talk more about the kind of a frequency, and we will attune us with the kind of a higher frequency, what frequency matter, what is the vibrational natures of the universe, how everything is present in the universe, how you can attract them, and along with how you can attract the soul and the other seekers in this kind of life. We're going to talk about that, and you should be ready to attract the seeker. आप सब कुछ सीख रहे हो, but you are not ready to help them, you're not ready to embrace the souls which are coming, then that is not going to work. Okay, that's surely not going to work, because a lot of souls are going to come to you, and a lot of souls are going to come to take your advice, but you should be open enough. This is the word, open enough to open enough to help them, receive them, love them, be grateful to them. That's the kind of the gratitude which you have seeker. You, and who will be these seekers? These seekers will be very curious kind of guy. These guys will be curious to find some kind of solutions. They will be curious to find some kind of a knowledge, and curious to find uplift themselves. So you already have to imbibe all these things. You should be ready to give solution, so that if you are master of a subject, you are ready to give a solution because you know the subject. You have already gained knowledge by mastering these kind of things, so you will able to give knowledge to them, and you are, since you're working as a source numerology teacher, you are already going to be an uplifted state. Because remember, everything always flows from the high polarity to the low polarity. So you will be in a higher polarity. So आपकी polarity high level की होगी. That is the purpose of this whole program, so that you can just serve the seeker who are lesser, because you will be a little advanced to these kind of souls. Then what we are going to do? We are going to use technology, learn technology in a minimalistic and simplified way, so that we can create an awareness, we can create guidance and serving systems, because that is very, very important, because you are about to master a subject. But then people should know that you know this subject, because they, how will the seek, because okay, there is something called as a frequency. Frequency is working in the invisible dunya. There is something called as yin and yang. Always remember. So आपको हेवन को ये भी यूज करना है, साथ में आपकी प्रैक्टिकलिटी, लॉजिकल थिंग्स को भी यूज करना है. सो हमारे पास दुनिया में, ब्रह्मांड में दोनों चीजें मौजूद है. अभी वी आर इन अ वेरी वेरी ब्यूटीफुल एंड अमेजिंग ईरा, जहां पे कि टेक्नोलॉजिकली थिंग्स आर गेटिंग मच मोर एडवांस, एंड दिस इज ऑल्सो अ ड्रॉबैक, बिकॉज ये जो टेक्नोलॉजीज है ये कॉन्टिन्यूसली अपग्रेड हो रहा है. अभी मैं आपके साथ बात कर रहा हूँ, हो सकता है आप जब ये वीडियो देख रहे होंगे कितनी ज्यादा डेवलपमेंट हो गई होगी, हो सकता है, इट इज क्वाइट पॉसिबल. सो दैट मीन्स वी हैव टू understand the technology which are absolutely simplified, minimalistic way, and only those technologies which will help us to connect with the seekers and help them to grow. हमें वो minimalistic technologies use करके काम करना है, so that हमें जो effort डालना है, that effort can be minimalized. तो हमें, we have to be very very careful. The most important person will be you, understand? The most important person will be you, because you are going to do various kind of programs. You are going to meet people offline. You're going to meet in the street. You may not require technology, but when these are available with you, people should continuously know you. Then you need to know how to utilize this energy. So I'm going to teach you everything, how to use various kind of technologies, so that uh, it becomes very user friendly for your seekers to know you, and also it becomes very user friendly for you, so that you can send across the information or the messages across to them. So that we are going to do, so that awareness can be created across them, proper guidance can be given to them, and we can use this technology, because we cannot forget the number 4 and the 7 here in numerology, because there are the Rahu and the Ketu, because they are going to be or the Uranus and the Neptunes, because there are whole new dimensions of technology is evolving. But so what is happening? You are here also becoming a very bridge between the animal, the man to the god, plus the technology. So it's a kind of a new amalgamation which is happening at the moment, and we are going to learn all this process in a very different way. And so this program is going to also increase one of the amazing qualities. If you really wanted to become a closer, if you really wanted to really have a certification of the virtues in your account, so you really need to understand there is something called as a listening using your empathy. So you have to be an empathetic person who should able to understand the pains and the challenges and the issues in another human being. So this program will help you create that, to make you understand a fellow human beings or a fellow potential blockages or challenges or issues, so that you can solve that thing. So it will truly guide you and your prospect in this kind of a source numerology journey, connecting with their source. Because what is who are you? Always remember, you are a bridge between the source and the seeker. So if you have an empathy, then only able to understand and correct, you will able to understand and the correct, connect them within themselves. So that is very, 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 very important for you. And also, what we are going to use, so apart from the technology, so we are going to use technology as a communication tool, so that we are able to better communicate with not only the seekers but also your students. Because now you are a teacher, so you are not only looking for the seekers, but you are also making source numerologists. So they are your students. So you have to, सो वंस यू, आप एक बार न्यूमरोलॉजी के टीचर बन गए, आपने सिखा दिया, यहाँ पे जर्नी खत्म नहीं हो जाता. This is just a kind of a beginning. This is just a beginning of responsibility. So you have to remember that you have to continuously be with them. So the relationship is very, very important. So you have to guide them further. Maybe so many times they will seek your guidance and knowledge. At that moment, you have to use some kind of this tech from the technology. You have to use certain kind of communications tool, and every time there is an upgradation which is happening, so we will learn more about how to use them and how to keep yourself upgraded, and so that we can mutually benefit us also, and also them. And then one thing we have to make sure that whatever you are teaching, should the right teaching should be given to him, no matter how much time it requires. So we will help you create your own style. ओके, बिकॉज आपकी एक अपनी पर्सनैलिटी है, आप एक अपना चीज सीख रहे हो, आपके पास दूसरी भी चीजें हैं, बट यू वी विल हेल्प यू दैट हाउ कैन यू ब्रांड योरसेल्फ. सो आपकी जो सेल्फ ब्रांडिंग है, वी टू वर्क ऑन दैट बोथ ऑफलाइन एंड ऑनलाइन. बट रिमेंबर वन थिंग, keep the philosophy of the source dimensions always in the mind, because source is the source of everything. And so you cannot forget the source dimensions, and help student to learn, practice, and implement them. Because learning, I always say, learning is just not enough. You have to help people practice, and you yourself have to practice, and you have to help people implement them. That is the most important thing. Or agar kuch log, they really want to expand their horizon and knowledge. Okay, so we have created so many wonderful assets for them. Okay, so we have created so many higher assets for them. We have created even the foundation and program itself. So you can create your own source numerology foundation program. We are open for that in your own language, whatever I said. You can have your own teaching programs. We will help you do that. That's not a problem. But suppose they wanted to align with our programs, and they wanted to understand increase. So we have got so many assets. We have got source numerology program itself that they can enroll, because it is every time getting upgraded and all. So they can align to the advanced system of numerology. There are so many programs. They have got source guidance program, astrology program. Inside the source numerology, we have got so many things related to money, health, relationships, advanced remedy. So there are so many. Just open them. Just help your students to get in touch with those. Introduce them to this other dimensional courses, and you should get. And should not only introduce them, you should help them enroll in it. You should help them to study. You should give them the clarity. Clarity is the most important. The more clear they are, the more power they have, they will start getting clarity in them. Help them reprogram. Help them shed off their past. Release them from the past blockages. Help them practice, help them align with the soul, help them with the implementation technique, help them solving their physical challenges, issues, and other blockages, help them uplift further in their material, emotional, and financial journey, because that is the final need. You are becoming a teacher, you're becoming a responsible person. Your spiritual responsibility is to help people. By your presence, you should be able to help them. So if a soul wants to seek higher knowledge, we have created so many assets. This source family has created, and it's all the time getting upgraded. We are getting so many different things. And as it help your students become part of the kind of a big mission. And then in the process, you will be blessed in the comprehension. It be beyond comprehension. I'm going to talk everything about that. And I'm going to, in my coming videos, I'm going to talk a lot about those things, that how you will in your various dimensions, because your soul, mind, body, your finances are very, very important for our mission. So you have to be in a kind of an optimum state in everything. You should be vibrating in a higher frequency, and that is going to make a change, because your life should be better by serving others, and that is the priority in our mission, and that's going to be very, very important for all us. But only requirement is that your time, effort, commitment to mastering the subject. Okay, so so do not get overwhelmed. Again, I'm going to tell you that do not get overwhelmed, because everything what I'm telling you is going to be given step by step. And if you really are missing something, because what happens when you're learning something ना, because our mind keeps on wandering, हमारा दिमाग ऐसा है कहीं ना कहीं चला जाता है। तो आप अभी ये वीडियो भी सुन रहे हो ना, कुछ पॉइंट्स आप मिस कर जाओगे। तो दैट इज व्हाई आई वांट कि एक बार आप पूरी वीडियो देखो, दोबारा और एक बार देखो, और उससे पॉइंट जॉट डाउन करो कि कैसे कैसे चीजें होंगी, सो दैट, और मैं सारी चीजें आई विल गिव यू बहुत सिस्टमैटिक प्रोसेस से दूंगा, स्टेप बाय स्टेप दूंगा, और इजी एंड सिंप्लीफाई बनाने की कोशिश करूंगा। साथ में आई एम आल्सो गोइंग टू डू अ लॉट ऑफ क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशंस एंड मेनी थिंग्स। आई एम गोइंग टू नॉट लीव एनी स्टोन अनटर्न्ड। आपका आपका आपके एकदम कॉन्टिन्यूसली आई विल कीप ऑन, आपका साथ नहीं छोड़ूंगा कभी। आई विल डू a huge one-to-one support with you. I don't care. There, apart from, देखिए classes group में चलेंगे. I don't know. Some people may will going to be enrolling with you, or there will be many people in the future enrolling with you. I do not know when you are hearing me. So what is going to happen? I am going to, apart from my group session, I'm going to give you one-to-one support. Because मैं क्यों करूंगा? Because you have to understand, because your journey will help many students. So I will try, and it will be from your side, my side. We have to give maximum effort in this kind of a journey. All the contents are ready with me. I will be given to you whenever you require, in whatever format you want to do your own program. You have to just duplicate my contents. You do not have to add or subtract anything. That is the way it has been structured, and that is the way it has been done. And so I'm going to give you very strong backend support. I'm going to give you WhatsApp technology support. I'm going to, if you're coming up with your programs in your own language, I'm going to give you a platform so that your program in your language can be created. So you are going to be representing, you're going to be the face of the mission, of the Source Numerology mission. So I'm looking forward to those kind of teachers who are going to ready to come forward to create their own systems, or maybe you're going to do some kind of research in the field. I really want you to come forward and share it with us, and so that we can create a kind of a thing. So one man cannot play everything. So that is why this structure is coming out. But I really want you to now implement. So whatever I'm saying, I want you to implement in your life, so that your life can change, transcend itself. Your life can become better. My whole concept is to make your life better, make you a better human being, make you a better person in terms of physical body, mental body, emotional body, serving body, spiritual journey, everything. That is my intention. So what is the only requirement for you? The main requirement is your unshakable commitment. And I really require, I want that you should have a kind of a diary, that it's going to be, should be a separate diary from Source Numerology, or you can have a separate diary for Source Numerology and Source Numerology teaching program. These are the two different diaries you should keep. Do not mix them up with your astrology diary. Many of your students may be learning astrology from me, but this is a completely different dynamic. So be courteous with that. You should have a smart technology of smart form. Better if you have a laptop or a desktop. So this is all about it. So I really welcome you once more in this case, and please keep on checking your emails or WhatsApp, because I will be sending a lot of messages there. And maybe you have got a message for your enrollment into the Source Numerology Teachers Training Program, and maybe Source Numerology Foundation course program. Go through the program and as much as possible write notes, so that you become master, so that when we learn further how to teach, we will become more clear in that. And that's what I'm saying. Please start mastering this foundation course. That is the requirement. I really thank you again for enrolling in this program, and may Source, Planet, Stars, Galaxies, Universe bless you beyond comprehension on your journey to change so many souls across. Thank you so much. God bless you. May Source bless you.